whoa. Slow it down. Now, as much as we love Mars in Virgo, there is just this one little caveat, and maybe one at the end when Mars opposes Neptune. But right now, on July 20th, Mars is going to come into this opposition with Saturn. Here we have two malefic planets in opposition. Even though our malefic planets, we love them, they do wonderful things for us, objectively speaking, this can also kind of produce some difficult situations, if you will. So Mars opposite Saturn can be challenging experiences in the collective, challenging experiences in our own life, especially if it's hitting something important in our chart. If you have something around 6 degrees of the mutable signs, you may be feeling this more than most. But Mars opposite Saturn kinds of frustrations are delays, which is a frustration when things don't go as planned. And this is happening just 2 days before Venus stations retrograde. So she's already stationed. She's already standing still in the sky. She is at the degree that she will station retrograde. So it's kind of timely that these two astrological phenomena are overlapping, because Venus stationing retrograde is going to say, you know what? Changed my mind about something. You know what? I'm not going to go forward into Virgo with Mars. I need to hang back. I need to rethink. I need to recalibrate. I need to review. I need to revamp. It's one of my favorite Venus retrograde in Leo words. So there's something here with Mars's opposition to Saturn. Mars wants to go, and Saturn's saying, hold on, wait. I got to give you a pat down before you can go through and get on that plane, Mars. Or I need to do the home inspection before the house is yours. We need to see what comes up. So Saturn a lot of times is that red tape. There's a lot of red tape here with Mars opposite Saturn of we want to go forward. Sometimes we see no reason why we couldn't, but Saturn saying, whoa, hold on. We got to do an inspection. We gotta take the time to address this issue or see if there are any issues. And at the same time, Venus is kind of saying, I'm not quite sure about this either. So here we have this doubling down of celestial energy saying, hold on, we might need to pause and rethink this. So this is where stuff is going to get put on hold. Projects are going to get put on hold. I know a lot of people who are in the middle of like a home renovation. This is where you're going to expect delays here. Delays with a lot of things are going to be going on here. I would think that this would be a day where things are going to be moving pretty slow. And just like around this period in general, or people are going to be changing their minds. So we're going to be saying, hey, maybe let's rethink that. The other stress about this opposition here is that the energy of Virgo is saying, hey, I have a plan. I have a solution for that. I have a workaround. If everyone could just get on board with my plan, things would go smoothly. But Saturn is saying, no, that's not going to work. No, not everybody's on board. And also in the sign opposite of Virgo, in Pisces, there's kind of this like need to surrender to the current. So it's one of those situations. It kind of reminds me when someone is venting to you and in your brain, you're kind of like finding all these solutions and ways to kind of like get the person to kind of come over that hill a little bit. And, Saturn in Pisces is kind of like, I just need to vent. So there's kind of that dichotomy with Virgo Pisces there of just, I need to just let things flow. Things need to just kind of unfold naturally. There's no need to intervene. There's no need for intervention here. So that's part of the other thing too, is that, there may be just delays and we just kind of have to be patient, and it's difficult for Mars. So yeah, there's a little bit of that going on. Like the tension between finding a solution and there not being a solution, or we have a plan to speed things up, or there's no way to really speed things up. We kind of just have to be patient here. So there's definitely that tension is going on here. Let's see here. The other theme here, because they're both in the terms of Venus, as you can see here. So we have Mars and Saturn both in the terms of Venus. So maybe some of the frustration is coming from a desire for cohesion, a desire for beauty, a desire for things to look a certain way. But look, Venus is stationing retrograde. So she's saying, let's rethink all of this. So she's the reason that we're on hold. So look at Venus, look at your Leo house. This is where kind of the source of this delay is coming from, is maybe we're not clear on what we want that to look like. So the design is on hold right now. So yeah, that's a little bit about what we can expect with this little frustration thing. It's like, I think of bottlenecking traffic. Like you open up all these lanes, but then it kind of goes back down and it's the same amount of cars. And we kind of just have to slow down and proceed with caution here. That's the other thing I wanted to get at, is the malefic planets aren't, a configuration like this can feel negative. It can feel oppressive, but a lot of times these planets just want to keep us safe. They want to protect. And so by moving slowly, maybe there is a way of like preserving our energy, not wasting it unnecessarily, for example. So that's one way that we can try to find the positive in this, that we don't necessarily, maybe we don't need to be rushing ahead. Maybe we need to see what Venus retrograde is going to show us over these next 40 some days. So anyways, that is a little bit about Mars's opposition to Saturn. It can feel a little oppressive, a little stagnant, a little, just antsy, I think, just wanting to move and feeling frustrated. But that's a little bit about what to expect. And I hope that we can all find the strength to slow down and be receptive to what is being shown, so that we aren't wasting our energy unnecessarily. And that was your astrology shot of the day, and I'll catch you next time. Bye. Thank you so much for tuning in with me today. Timing with Transits, my 11-week mentorship in predictive technique, begins on September 21st. We're covering transits, we're covering perfections. We've got a blend of live and pre-recorded tutorials and ongoing support throughout the program. So if you want more information on that, or you want to snag that early bird rate, head to my website, katherineurban.com.